Chapter 16. Management by Empathy.
Learning with Experience Design. Matthias Mueller. What is the key to customer orientation today? How does it work in companies like Apple, Nespresso, Nestlé, Patagonia, for example, who is particularly successful in their markets? The answer is that these companies have moved on from selling naked products and services to delivering experiences that are full of value. Their value proposition is not limited to the features of their product but covers all interactions with the customer, incorporating customer needs and the promise of the brand. The customer becomes a long-term partner in a partnership that is not only defined by economic or emotional benefits but by a value the customers perceive as meaningful for their lifestyle, for their life. Sustainability is achieved by satisfying needs that originate in the customer's beliefs and values. With the introduction of the terms experience design, design thinking and customer-driven innovation, the discussion about the purpose of companies, and thus management, has shifted. Companies now need to create value and meaningful experiences. But why? Rodney Fitch explains it best: only one company can be the cheapest, the others have to use design, as cited in Egan, 2010. Design is presented as the skill that allows companies to develop product and service experiences that do need not to be lowest or low cost. The point is not the naked product or service performance but the creation of a holistic experience, perceived by the customer as relevant and meaningful. Design as Making Meaning, Diller, Shedroff, and Ria, 2008. The term experience design has not yet been formally defined. It develops in a dialogue between economy and science. An important benchmark was set by Nathan Shedroff in 2001 with his publication Experience Design 1. An important overview is edited by Thomas Lockwood, Design Thinking, 2010. Among other things, it describes the shift in meaning of the term design over time, away from product design to an approach whereby design is primarily a communication process. Kimbell, 2010, explains experience design with the toaster principle. Before, designers, managers and companies would work on designing individual products and services and bring them to market, for example a toaster. Today, the challenge consists in realizing entire toaster projects. And it is essential to understand the physical environment of a toaster and all social interactions around it to be able to create a solution with added value. Design in the sense of beautifying objects is history. Schrage, 2010, offers a similar argument: great designers facilitate great interactions around great designs. Great communication, and not great forms, is the key to a great solution. These hypotheses, focusing on thinking in systems and the power of the communication process, are the basis of our approach. The core skills in our definition of designful management are: 1. Explore your customer. To explore the customer means to understand his expressed and hidden needs. This can be done by visits, interviews, observation, focus groups. It is not an analytical process. The skill explore your customer often results in the capability of telling the story of the customer. 2. Prototype your offer. Prototyping means to develop the future by creating, and not by discussing/analyzing. Prototypes show clearly what is possible and what is not possible and how, if the customer's needs are met. Prototyping enables a great interaction because it makes experts discuss design solutions and not theory. 3. Reframe your strategy. Customer-focused innovation often uncovers needs that cannot be met with the existing products, services. The exploration of the customer makes a company discover new business opportunities which are not backed by the prevailing strategy. If the chance is taken without reframing the strategy, there will be endless battles of arguing in the development process. 4. Use the energy of the team. Creating experiences and innovations requires to integrate multidisciplinary thinking. It is a group process which is not democratic but tries to create the best results to meet customers' needs. To facilitate such a complex process requires a specific set of social interaction skills. All these skills help to create value propositions which are often a hybrid system of product and service. The value proposition is the engine of experience design, and in many companies it is also the driving force of innovation. It is basically comparable to a business case, but unlike standard development projects, it is not only placed in the middle of a project but it is the starting point of all activities. The value proposition defines customer and company benefits based on customer needs assessment, correlating the assessment with market conditions and internal resources. CoStar is a template which helps building value propositions. It is developed by Friedman, Giorfi, and Gyre Enterprise Development Group, MLR, 2011.